Okay, men, you can stick around if you want, but women, this is for you. Let's talk about the carnivore diet and the menstrual cycle. And let's talk if you've started to notice any changes or you're curious about how your cycle might change on the carnivore diet, stick around and let's chat. First off, on the carnivore diet, you are eating nutritious foods that are going to help you to balance your hormones. You are eating dietary fat that is full of cholesterol, which is good for you. We need cholesterol in order to help us make our hormones. On the carnivore diet, many women report that they feel like their cycle is getting more regular, that their mood swings are going away or getting better, and that their PMS symptoms are also getting better. And why is that? Because we're giving our body exactly what it needs without sugar and carbs messing it all up. Those PMS symptoms like bloating and cramping and headaches, a lot of women report that stuff getting way better or even just going away. This is due to the lack of inflammation in your body. No plant toxins, no inflammation, no sugar, no inflammation. Plus, healthy fats help us to lower prostaglandins, which cause a lot of the cramps that we're getting on our cycle. Now let's dig into the luteal phase, which is that phase right before you get your cycle. This is the time where we start to get really tired. We start to have all sorts of symptoms like lots of cravings. That is completely normal. This is the time when your body is ramping up that progesterone production, where you might feel tired, emotional, or craving certain foods. This is a time, like always, where we really should be practicing some really good self-care. And on carnivore diet, a really great thing is increasing your fatty meat intake, like butter and fatty meat and eggs. It's really going to help you with all of those cravings. Think nutrient-dense foods, not CVS runs for all the things sugar. And on the carnivore diet, iron intake is a huge win. When you are eating red meats, you are taking in heme iron. It is so bioavailable because the meats, we are using all of, like, if not all of it, a lot of the meat. When we also add plants, we are trying to sift through some of those fibers in order to absorb nutrients. With meats, you are absorbing so much of that really nutrient-dense meat, including that heme iron, which is great for us when we're on our cycle. And this helps keep your energy up and support really healthy blood. Some people, when starting carnivore, might notice that their cycle gets disrupted a little bit. What I want you to notice for is if you are losing your cycle, that is a definite sign. It shouldn't happen, but that is a definite sign that you are under eating on the carnivore diet. You should not be losing so much weight that your cycle is disrupted. In fact, your cycle should become more regular over time. So here are my self-care tips for those of you who are managing your cycle on the carnivore diet. First of all, stay hydrated. Keeping up your water intake and getting your electrolytes in, that's super key. Second, increase your fat intake if you are having cravings or your energy dips at all. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but make sure you're getting your electrolytes and you're getting enough sodium in your diet to help to manage that bloating around your cycle. And lastly, enjoy that bone broth. There is nothing like a really nice hot mug of bone broth. It is nourishing and it is giving your body exactly what it needs. It is absolutely great for soothing and for recovery. Overall, managing your body and your cycle on the carnivore diet should not be super confusing and it shouldn't be complicated. Listen to your body, make sure that you're listening to your hunger and eating enough, and make sure to do all of those things that we do around our cycle to take care of ourselves. Baths, getting together with friends, watching a great movie, reading a good book, taking care of yourself, especially during that luteal phase right before you get your cycle.